What's going on, everybody? It's ETAPRIME back here again. Today I'm super excited because we're going to be taking a look at the Stadia Premier Edition. So basically, Google sells this pack. It comes with the Stadia Controller and a Chromecast Ultra. And if you're not familiar with Stadia, this is cloud gaming. It's very similar to GeForce Now or Xbox Cloud Gaming. Oh wait, hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. Let me get this. Hello?
Hey man, did you hear the news about Stadia?
No, but that's really weird. I'm actually doing a video right now on the Stadia Premier Edition.
I don't think you're going to be able to use it for long because Google is shutting down Stadia in January. They're going to end all of the services.
Are you serious? I just picked this thing up.
Yeah, it's done so. I mean, you're going to lose access to everything, but they will be refunding people who picked up hardware and bought games on the service.
Well, I guess it's not that surprising given the track record here. I wonder what I could use this thing for when Stadia shuts down.
I don't know, man, but I figured I'd let you know. I know how you're into cloud gaming and everything.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate the heads up. At least I still got GeForce Now and Xbox Cloud Gaming.
No problem, man. Good luck.
So, yep, that's that. Google is shutting down Stadia, and we kind of knew this was coming. But all jokes aside, I've actually had this kit here sitting for about 7 months. I never touched it. It was sitting in the garage. And recently, I went to pull it out just to see what it was about. And if you did purchase something like this, what we could use it for in the future when Stadia is gone. Now with this Premier kit, it came with the Stadia controller. We get a charger, USB Type-C cable to charge the controller up, and use the controller as a wired controller for your PC or Mac. Plus it came with a Chromecast Ultra and a power supply for that. Personally, I've never really messed around with the Chromecast. I've always been into Android TV or now Google TV, so I'm not exactly sure how much use I can get out of this device. But I've always liked the look and the feel of the Stadia controller. They did offer it in a few different colors, but there are a few drawbacks to this. It's a Wi-Fi controller, so basically this is going to connect to the cloud to enable a little less latency while you're cloud gaming. Bluetooth is built in, but it's not enabled as of making this video. So therefore, using this controller wirelessly with other devices is kind of out of the question right now without some hacks, or until we get an official firmware update that enables Bluetooth on this controller. So the way it sits right now, once Stadia shuts down, this can't be used as a wireless controller for other games, emulators, or other cloud streaming apps. You could plug it in over USB Type-C, but it's really not a bad wireless controller. Like I mentioned, I'm a big fan of the look and feel of this thing, but unfortunately, once Stadia shuts down, if Google doesn't offer an official firmware update to enable Bluetooth, a lot of these are going to end up in the landfill, and it's really unfortunate. It's just a lot of e-waste here. So hopefully they do get on board with this and give us some kind of firmware update for this controller. Or another option they have is just go ahead and open source the software. That way the community can take care of everything. We could actually see some really awesome stuff out of the Stadia controller. So as you can see, I'm using it with this tablet wirelessly, but we're connected through the Stadia app over Wi-Fi. And if I exit out of Stadia right now and try to go over to a different app, be it a game or an emulator. So I've just started up PSP using the standalone version of PPSSPP. With any other Bluetooth controller connected, it would detect it for me. I wouldn't have to really do any kind of setup. Maybe once in a while there is a controller out there that has a funky configuration, but we can always go into the settings and change that. So unfortunately, using it wirelessly with other games and apps is kind of out of the question, at least at the time of making this video. But I can always grab a USB cable, and this will work on PC or Mac. I'll give it a second to connect. There we go. It's telling me that Stadia will handle this controller. Just go ahead and cancel out of that. But now we can actually use it with emulators and other games that natively support controllers on Android. And yeah, PPSSPP automatically detected it for me. My start and select are in the correct position. One button that I did need to remap would be the triggers here, but overall it does work. I've just jumped right into a little bit of gameplay here. Everything's working great, but as soon as I unplug this controller, we have no connection to any other app except for Stadia. So yeah, super unfortunate. As soon as January 18th rolls around and they shut down all of the Stadia servers, we're only going to be able to use these controllers as wired controllers. And, if they don't do any kind of update, they're going to be super cheap on eBay. And I'd say even if they did throw out a Bluetooth update, these are probably going to go for around $15 to $20. And personally, I'd pick up another one at that $20 price tag as long as I could use this as a Bluetooth controller on my Android device and my Windows device. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. Really appreciate you watching. With the end of Stadia, I really don't think that this is the end of cloud gaming by any means. There's still some really good options out there. but I do see a couple that might fail within the next year or so. And if you've got any predictions on who it might be, let us know in the comments below. But like always, thanks for watching.